Alrighty, time for a little crazy weather here in Henrietta, New York. Just finished dinner at the Olive Garden and walked out to this mess. It was bright and sunny when we went in, and it looks like my battery's about to croak any moment now, so we'll... Alright, so picking up right where we left off before the battery died. Look at this mess. It was bright and sunny when we went into Olive Garden. Yeah, and not so bright and sunny now. Ooh, lightning and some epic rain and yay.
I may just pull over and wait for a few minutes. I'm gonna just pull over.
Yikes! Okay then.
I'm just gonna pull here for now.
I guess this is going to be a multi-part video of weather fun in Henrietta, New York. As you can see, we can't really see much of anything. Although actually the camera can see better than we can. Yikes! It was bright and sunny when we went into Olive Garden. It's not so bright and sunny now. Look at that, you can see the rain in the headlights. So here we are sitting out in front of BJ's. Pulled over for a minute. Of course, I don't know if this is going to pass or not. Or whether it's just going to hang out.
We'll see how it goes.
The people giving it a go. You can see the rain in the headlights. And short of that parking lot right there, you can't see squat. You see the rain blowing across. Wow. Doesn't look all that horrendous.
Keep right in it again.
Well,
We'll give it a little bit.
yeah. That's Kohl's over there ahead. Raymore and Flanagan Furniture to the left here. And there was a tire that blew across the parking lot there.
From the stack over here.
From that stack that I didn't even see out there. One of the tires went rolling away. Right, bro.
I can't see a meals. At times I can, at times I can't.
Yeah. We're referring to, hello truck. There's a sub shop across West Henrietta Road over there that we're referring to. That's called a Meals. It's a local shop. Excellent subs. Back in slowly. Don't want to put it in fisheye mode. This is my Sony TX7 I'm shooting with. A little good weather. We'll pick up with you in a couple of minutes here. Alright, the torrential rain has let up a little bit. There's the stack of tires, one of which went rolling. We're back on the road again. We're under a tornado warning until 10 p.m. High wind until 8, as I recall. Here in Rochester. Of course, we're in Henrietta right now. BJ's Gas. After dinner at the Olive Garden and watching the place get really dark really quick. Parking at the bike shop. And that's a Meals over there that we were talking about, not being able to see. It's a local sub shop. There's only two of them. One here and the other is across from the Eastview Mall out in Victor. So now as long as everybody doesn't act stupidly, we should be fine. Of course, as Music Freak CC can also tell you, we have some pretty retarded drivers here in Rochester that like to tailgate, amongst other things.
piece
Whoops.
of plastic.
Boom, 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 boom. Well, you said you had to get new wipers. That would probably be a good reason why.
Yeah, to do that this weekend.
The wipers are original, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
This is an '08 Hyundai Tucson that we're driving. Have been driving since we got it back in 2008.
Oh, lightning.
Arby's. Shanghai restaurant.
Car coming.
Well, yeah. I'm not worried about that. This is the intersection of West Henrietta and Brighton Henrietta Town Lane roads. Heading north on West Henrietta, aka Route 15. Heading home. That used to be a Dunkin' Donuts originally, and then a Quiznos. There's the Vets. That Midas has been there forever. That used to be a Ponderosa. Now it's D's. D's too.
Woody's.
The W is missing. W-O-O. Otto Steakhouse. Nicolina's Restaurant. Good Italian food. Movies 10. AKA Cheap Movies. And looks like Jay's Diner is going to bring us to a halt. One Jay's Diner there. It's been there since the late 60s. 67, 69, something like that. I mean, it's dark and yicky, but as long as the wind stays down. As I say, as long as nobody does anything stupid. Well, lots of traffic coming this way. Mid to late afternoon, all the traffic is headed northbound, like we're doing. You can end up sitting here for an indefinite period of time in the afternoon. This road becomes a parking lot in the northbound direction. In the evening, everybody's coming out this way, southbound. Same as in the morning. And it's all these cars that are coming this way. Heading out towards the mall and whatever else happens to be out this way that people are headed to. We're now in West Brighton, New York, aka Brighton. West Brighton is considered part of Brighton, but yet school-wise it's covered under Rush Henrietta. I don't quite understand the logic there, but well. Ours is not to wonder, or not to question, just to wonder why. What?
Oh, I'm thinking the bridge over Elmwood or under Elmwood there could be flooded.
Could be. You'll have to try it and find out. You don't really have another alternative.
No, I don't. I was just thinking that, like,
Not without going way out of the way. The other thing would be to get on the expressway.
No.
Bypass it.
If I have to turn around, I will.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm gonna attempt it.
Cool.
They're usually pretty good about keeping that clear. No, I've been through it before.
So have I. 111 Westfall. It used to be a repeater on top of that building. I think there still is. It's Monroe County. It was always called the Welfare Building, aka Department of Social Services. Where that building is where the Rochester Amateur Radio Association is housed. Yeah, I think you have a very dead wiper.
Yeah, I know. I protect it.
Wiper go croak. Hello, lightning. And it's very dark considering it's only 6:52, 6:53. As we all know, George F551 does have this exact same watch. I've had this thing for years now. Never had a problem with it. There's Interstate 390 there. This is East River Road that we're on.
Come on.
Giddy up. Whoosh. My video from 390 was taken just down below here. Or just down further that way, I should say. From the pedestrian overpass, which I would not want to be on right now. It's part of the U of R here. They used to do a lot of radioactive research there. Not they don't anymore. That's now the University Facilities Center. Lots of electrical stuff there. This is Kendrick Road that we're currently on. That's 390 there. And the Erie Canal. That's all U of R housing right up there, high rises. This is all University of Rochester down through here. Including that U of R bus right there. U of R parking lots. This is all URMC here. This is the School of Medicine and Dentistry. That's what they call this end of it. The hospital is way over that way. This is all part of the educational end of the medical center. Except for that building right straight ahead there, which is the psychiatry building, our wing. That's a new building they just put up. Let's see, Clinical and Transitional Sciences, or something like that. Medical Research Building, right here. That building, like there, our wing, that dates back to 1949. And you can see the U of R campus right over there. Ahead. Not to mention the U of R's power plant and all their electrical stuff. And this was the bridge we were talking about, which does sometimes like to flood underneath. We're about to find out. This is Elmwood Avenue in front of us here. That's going east-west. Becomes Scottsville Road as you go to the west. Again, that's the medical school. Research. There's the cogen plant. There. That's where they do heating, cooling, and generate about 50% of their electricity the U of R uses. So is it flooded? That's the big question. No, not really.
Not really.
This is pretty good from under here. Good. Down a little more. Oh well. Again, we're heading west on Elmwood Avenue. There's the U of R River Campus.
It's lighting up over now. Over that way.
Yeah. You can tell that everything's heading east. It's lighting up over there. Genesee Valley Park. The Genesee River that we're about to go over. And as I say, that's the University of Rochester's River Campus. That's the actual college. Right in there. That's the sign, which you probably can't see.
What are you trying to get?
The actual campus sign over there. So, there's the college. There's the sign, which is kind of unreal. Genesee River, there's the Interfaith Chapel sticking up here on the right. And this is what used to be Plymouth Avenue. This is part of Genesee Valley Park. This road now really doesn't, to this right here, doesn't go anywhere. That's the old Plymouth Avenue, which has been cut off. And up here at the next signal light, Elmwood Avenue stops and it becomes Scottsville Road heading south. We're kind of at an angle. This is still Elmwood we're on. And we're turning onto Genesee Street. This second light here is for Genesee Park Boulevard, which is around there. And now we're heading north on Genesee Street. We're in the 19th Ward, as it's called. If you're from the local area, you would know what that, probably know what that means.
Gonna get another one.
Cool. Oh yeah. Of course, up here it all goes downhill anyway. Literally. As we head up to the intersection of what's now Plymouth Avenue and Brooks Avenue. Which if you take Brooks all the west, you'll cross 390 again and you'll find the Greater Rochester International Airport. Sorry about the bumps. State Bridge in. This is all Brooks Landing here. There's the river over there, heading over to the college. We're on Genesee Street. If you turn that way, oops, hello lighting.
Hello.
If you go that way, you're going on Plymouth Avenue. If you go that way, that's Brooks Avenue. And hello, nice headlight. Rumble, rumble, bang. Now heading west on Brooks Avenue. Yikes. Okay then. Popos are in for their coffee and whatever else there at the coffee shop. That's their favorite hangout around here. Which is nice, because if we had a problem, they're just right back there behind us.
Come on, get your car over there.
Why? I'm an idiot.
This is the city of Rochester. I'm supposed to be an idiot. Nice.
That's why I'm going slow.
Yeah. So we don't send up a tidal wave, which actually we kind of are doing.
We kind of are, because I have to watch what I'm doing here.
Yeesh. Lovely. We're plowing the water. How epic. Gotta love it.
Alright, we're gonna be
Yeah. So that's storm driving in Rochester, New York. Lightening up to the west there, but that's about all we've got for you, so thanks for watching and hope you've enjoyed.